Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Looking for a place to hone your skills in the off-season? How about just a friendly pickup game, or even a new league to join? Then head to the Hub at PF in Russell. An all-weather athletic facility, the Hub has everything you need to get your game on, from basketball and volleyball courts to indoor batting cages. And more than just an athletic facility, the Hub also plays host to special events like concerts and worship services. The Hub is a proud supporter of local athletes and wants to thank the community for all its support over the last 2 years.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Hey, this is Joe.
And this is Sketty.
And we're the hosts of the Beehive Sports Podcast. Do you like uncut looks into all things sports?
If you said yes, then this is a sports show for you.
Live weekly shows broadcasted on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, covering everything from local sports in northwestern Pennsylvania all the way to the pros.
Not to mention the hottest takes you will ever hear. Follow us on all social media platforms and tune into episodes today.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into Sheffield High School, where tonight we've got a District 9 volleyball matchup as the Brockway Lady Rovers have come to Sheffield to take on the Lady Wolverines. It's Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School Volleyball on the YDL Sports Network. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Find out more at AlleghenyGrill.com. And welcome into the Fran Morelli Sales and Service pregame show. Brian Hagberg with you here for the YDL Sports Network. Don't forget to check out Fran Morelli's inventory at franmorelli.com. And while you're at it, stop next door for a great tasting meal at Morelli's Family Restaurant in Brockway. And again, tonight we have a District 9 matchup here. Brockway Lady Rovers taking on the Sheffield Lady Wolverines. Our game stream, as always, brought to you by the Computer Guru of Leaper. Visit them online at thecomputerguru.net. And you're on the drive to the game, brought to you by Warren Tire Center, who make sure you get to the game in comfort. Visit them online, warrentirecenter.com. And the Lady Rovers come in smarting a little bit after a loss at DuBois Central Catholic just last night, 3-1. To the Cardinals. Did the Lady Rovers fall? Some good news for the Lady Rovers in that match, though. Kalina Powell had 26 digs in the match, including the 500th of her career. So, again, a great night there for Kalina Powell for the Lady Rovers. 26 digs and led all players with 13 points and 6 aces. And Brockway got big nights again from Stephanie Sage and Lauren Rendos. Sage had 10 kills, Rendos 8 kills. Rendos also had 8 service points in the match last night. The Lady Wolverines come in off a win over Warren County rival Youngsville on Monday night. We had that game live for you on the YDL Sports Network. Lady Wolverines with a sweep over the Lady Eagles. Got a big night at the net from Cassidy Arinko. Had 9 kills, 9 digs, and 4 blocks for the Lady Wolverines. Arinko had missed some time due to injury. Came back with a vengeance on Monday night. Big night at the net for her. Caden Steffen, 23 assists and 5 digs. And Emily Foster had 6 kills. Serena Antonuccio with 6 aces in that win on Monday for the Lady Wolverines, who have struggled to get themselves on track here a little bit in this part of the season. They come in almost the midpoint now of this season and not where the Lady Wolverines thought they were going to be. Ton of talent on the floor for Sheffield, and have just struggled to get it put all together. A lot of new faces, and sometimes those communication issues that come along with those new faces have stopped the Lady Wolverines from picking up some key victories here in the season. But they're back healthy, and hoping at this point in the season they've got those issues worked out and can start to go on a little roll. Picked up that win on Monday night. They're hoping to make it 2 in a row this week here tonight against the Lady Rovers. And we're about 3 minutes away from the start of set number 1. We'll take a quick break, come back with our players to watch. This is Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School Volleyball on the YDL Sports Network.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
We're back with more of the Fran Morelli Sales and Service pregame show, getting set for Brockway at Sheffield District 9 volleyball action on the YDL Sports Network. High school volleyball brought to you by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for food and stay for the view. We're going to take a look now at our players to watch here tonight, brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection. OilCountryCrates.com. Taking a look first for the Lady Rovers. The aforementioned Kalina Powell picked up career dig 500 last night. She's going to be the one the Lady Rovers turn to defensively with that strong attacking presence by the Wolverines, Arinko and Emily Foster at the net for Sheffield. So Kalina Powell will be our Brockway player to watch. And for the Wolverines, it will be Cassidy Arinko, our Oil Country Crates player to watch this evening. Again, made a big return on Monday. We'll see if she can follow that one up here. The Lady Wolverines will need her to be at her best if they want to make it 2 straight victories here tonight. So again, those were our players to watch. Brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection, OilCountryCrates.com. Also want to say thank you to the Hub at PF and Russell for helping us bring you tonight's broadcast. As we are just about a minute away from the starting lineups in National Anthem. I've been told the National Anthem will be performed live, so we will not have to go away from the broadcast this evening. Again, one of those unfortunate things about technology sometimes. With recorded anthems, we have to go for copyright issues, so I'm glad we won't have to do that here this evening. as we are under a minute to go. That's going to about wrap it up here for the Fran Morelli Sales and Service pregame show. Don't forget to check out Fran Morelli's inventory at franmorelli.com. And while you're at it, stop in next door for a great tasting meal at Morelli's Family Restaurant in Brockway. And again, we'll take one more quick break. Be right back with the starting lineups and national anthem on the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
And welcome back in here to Sheffield High School. They're doing the pregame announcements about sportsmanship right at this moment. As we're just about set for the national anthem here tonight. And then we will get right to our first set. You do see our scoreboard across the bottom of the screen. Those are going to be the match scores, not the set scores. And our national anthem tonight, sung by Sheffield freshman Emma Roll. Let's take it down to her.
You see by the dawn's early light, what surrounding we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose breastplates and bright stars through the perilous night, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Again, that was Sheffield freshman Emma Roll with the national anthem here this evening. Our national anthem brought to you by the All-American Awards and Engraving. All-American Awards and Engraving can put almost anything on almost everything. Visit them online at allamericanhq.com. And now the starting lineups. First for Brockway. Number 22, Sophia Schmader. Number 1, Kalina Powell, our Oil Country Crates player to watch. Number 3, Lauren Rendos. Number 14, Tia Shaw. Number 6, Brooke Newton. Number 7, Savannah Ross. And number 18, Stephanie Stage. Your starting lineup for the Lady Rovers. And for Sheffield, number 4, Peyton Woderson. Number 1, Emily Foster. Number 2, Cassidy Arinko, our Oil Country Crates player to watch for the Wolverines. Number 7, Serena Antonuccio. Number 20, Caden Steffen. Number 23, Hannah Grinnell. And number 15, Lexi Goldthwaite, your starters for the Lady Wolverines here this evening. And it looks like there's some kind of issue with the net. They've removed all the padding. The officials are checking, making sure the net is at the correct height. As you can see, the official stretching out there to check the height of the net all the way across. Make sure neither team's at an advantage here with the net. Everything the way it is supposed to be. And officials seem satisfied. They're getting everything back into place now. So slight delay at the start of this match, which was able to get underway a little bit early here this evening as the JV contest went rather quickly. A 2-0 win for Sheffield. And again, you see the scoreboard across the bottom of the screen. That is the match score, not the set score. I will be sure to keep you abreast of the set score throughout each set. But I am running solo here, so it'll be a little difficult to track everything, including the set scores with our scoreboard. So we'll keep it at the match score for now. And you can see the Brockway players ready for the opening handshake as Sheffield now exiting its team huddle after the Lady Wolverines had to help with the net adjustments before we get underway here from Sheffield High School as the players come together at midcourt. And our first set tonight brought to you by Fran Morelli Sales and Service. Don't forget to check out their inventory at franmorelli.com and stop next door for a great tasting meal at Morelli's Family Restaurant in Brockway. Rovers are set to go. Wolverines have broken their huddle. Official checking the Brockway player placement. Make sure everyone is in rotation correctly. And Powell comes in for Stage. Leaping high five as she entered the court. The officials are satisfied. It will be Brockway starting with the serve here tonight. And that is number 22, Sophia Schmader, back to serve for the Lady Rovers. Whistle blows, and we are underway here from Sheffield. Stefan sets. Arinko gets the kill. And Stefan will go back to serve for Sheffield. Foul passes. Kill attempt by Brockway. Woderson saves it for Sheffield. Free ball for the Wolverines. Stefan passes to Goldthwaite, too long. – 1-1 in the early going here of our Fran Morelli Sales and Service first set. Newton serves. Foster on the pass to Orinko, over to Goldthwaite. Powell with the diving dig. And pushed out of play by Lauren Rendos. Hannah Grinnell comes in for Serena Antonuccio. And we've got Samantha Barber checking in for the Lady Rovers. As Newton heads to the bench, it will be Goldthwaite back to serve for Sheffield. The officials getting the changes there from scorer's table. And everything's all square. Goldthwaite serving as Sheffield leads 2-1 here in the first set. Stefan for Arinko. She puts it down. And Arinko already making her presence felt here this evening. Second kill of the set. Sent that one all the way out into the hallway. Goldthwaite to serve. Rendos blocked at the net by Arinko. Sheffield out to a 4-1 lead here in the Fran Morelli Sales and Service first set. Rendos passes to Ross, pushed over the net. Stefan sets for Grinnell. Can't get it over. It was Tia Shaw pushing it over for the Lady Rovers. She'll sit down, and Stephanie Stage will come in. Kalina Powell will serve. 4-2 Sheffield here in the first set. And Foster tried to send it over to Grinnell, but went a little too far. Hit the pole on the net. It's now 4-3 Sheffield. Going to be an ace there for Powell. I think he was just misplayed a little bit on the serve receive, but nonetheless, it's an ace, and we're knotted up at 4. And right in between Goldthwaite and Foster for a second straight ace for Kalina Powell, and Brockway takes the 5-4 lead. Sheffield student section trying to amp up their Wolverines, and Powell serves that one out of play. So the student section makes an impact early. Arinko to serve, tied at 5 here in set number 1. Rendos to Powell, pushed over by Schmader. Woderson for Grinnell. Powell is there. Rendos blocked by Foster, but out of bounds. It's now 6-5 Brockway. Rendos will serve. Arinko is there to Stefan, looking for Woderson. The freshman puts it over. Stage over for Brockway. Stefan setting Grinnell. And Grinnell finds the soft spot in the back of the defense. And we're tied at 6. And it will be Peyton Woderson to serve for Sheffield. Pass there for Stage is blocked down by Foster at the net. Woderson back at the line. It's 7-6 Sheffield here in the first. Battle at the net. Falls on Sheffield's side. Arinko pushes it. Powell back deep. Free ball to the Wolverines. Foster blocked away, saved by Stefan to Foster. Stefan's going to push it over. Powell is there. Stage at the net. Woderson to Stefan for Grinnell is going to be long. The Savannah Ross back at the line for the Lady Rovers as Newton checks back in. Arinko to Woderson. Stefan puts it over, just long. Wolderson can't play that one cleanly. It goes down as an ace for Ross. And it is 9-7 Brockway. Emily Davidson going to check in for Wolderson. Lady Rovers by 2, 9-7 here in the first set. Foster will put over the free ball. Ross. And just a bit too long there was Schmader. Antonuccio to serve. And Powell will put it over. Marinko takes the free ball to Stefan, looking for Goldthwaite, and she hits it too far. Out of play. It's now 10-8 Brockway. The Stephanie stage back for the Lady Rovers. Antonuccio to Stefan, looking for Foster. Blocked at the net there. Goldthwaite pushes it over. Rendos to Ross, looking for Schmader. Goldthwaite to Stefan, back to Goldthwaite. Stage is there. And that's going to go out of play. Pass to Newton was a little too long. She wasn't able to get the angle back. Foster back at the line. Wolverines trailing 10-9. Ross looking for Schmader. She puts it over. Stefan to Arinko. Blocked at the net. Shaw got that one for the Lady Rovers. It's now 11-9 Brockway here in the Fran Morelli Sales and Service first set. Schmader serves. Davidson to Stefan. Goldthwaite. Foul to Ross, and that's not going to go over. Newton got a little too far underneath that one. And the point goes to Sheffield. And Wilderson going to come back in for Davidson, as Stefan will head to the service line. Powell with a diving stop and then just pushed right over the net by Wilderson. Savvy play there by the freshman. And we are tied at 11 here in the Fran Morelli Sales and Service first set. And Rendos tried to angle that one, but sent it right into the net. Wolverines retake the lead, 12-11. Ross pushes that one over. Wolderson for Arinko. Right at Savannah Ross, and she couldn't handle it. (13-11) Sheffield leads here in set number one. And misplayed there by Schmader. Run of 4 straight going right now for Sheffield. And it just gets over the net. Goldthwaite with a chance. She puts it right into the net. And the Lady Rovers get the side out. It's 14-12 Sheffield. Here in the first set, brought to you again tonight by Fran Morelli Sales and Service. Newton back to serve. Antonuccio gets it to Stefan. Goldthwaite puts it over. Powell is there. Pushed over by Ross. Right into the one spot in the defense where there were no Wolverines present. Great placement there by Savannah Ross for the point. Lady Rovers trail 14-13. And that falls in for the ace. Antonuccio initially went after it and then pulled back thinking it was going to go out of bounds. But Newton was able to put it just inside the line. And we're tied at 14. Goldthwaite passes to Stefan. Woderson off the block. And it's a kill for Woderson. Samantha Barber comes in for the Lady Rovers. And it's Goldthwaite to the line for the Lady Wolverines. And that one goes right into the top of the net. Now we are back tied up at 15. Sheffield's had a couple little runs here in this first set, but Brockway's been able to get those points when they need them to stop it from being a big run. And that one falls in for an ace for Powell. And it's now the Lady Rovers in front, 16-15. And Foster's pass too far for Woderson. Goes off the official stand. Powell back to the line with a 17-15 lead for Brockway. And that one goes too far this time, so it's back to Sheffield. It will be Cassidy Arinko. And Arinko serves the ace. Tied at 17 all here in set number one. Arinko serving for Sheffield. And that one goes too far. Rendos back to the line for the Lady Rovers. Grinnell can't get past Stage and Ross. 19-17, Brockway leads in the Fran Morelli Sales and Service first set. Rendos serves. Arinko off the rafters, but Stefan is there. Goldthwaite will put it over. Powell to Ross for Stage. Tried to tip it, but tipped it too far. Good idea there, trying to get around the block. Foster at the net, but just pushed it a little too far. It's now 19-18, Brockway leading as Davidson will come back in to serve for the Lady Wolverines. Powell to Ross. Stage pops it up. Davidson is there. Stefan Grinnell taken by Rendos. Over to Ross. Schmader tried to tip it over, but couldn't quite get there in time, and it goes into the net. We're tied at 19. Davidson serve goes to Powell. Ross off the net, but went right at Stage's face, and she was unable to handle that one. And Sheffield takes the 20-19 lead here in the first set. Barber to Ross. Stage pushes over. Goldthwaite. Stefan sets Foster off the block of Stage and to Rendos. Ross to Schmader. Stefan sets Grinnell and is blocked at the net by Stage and Ross. Newton comes back in as Ross will go back to serve. tied at 20. And a service error there will give Sheffield a free point. Antonuccio will come in to handle serving duties. Hammers that one, but it goes long. A little oomph behind that one, did Antonuccio. And Stage will take her turn at the service line. Goldthwait passes to Stefan. Foster with a little push. Ross to Schmader. Goldthwait is there. Stefan sets Goldthwait, and Goldthwait does the rest. Big kill for the senior. 22-21, Sheffield leading here in the first. Foster to serve. Powell passes to Ross. Ross to Schmader. Antonuccio puts it right back over the net. Schmader again with a little push. Arinko, no push, but too far. Schmader to serve. We're tied at 22. Stefan tried to set Arinko, but a little mistiming there. Shaw will put it over. Foster will pass to Stefan. She'll set Goldthwait. Goldthwait off of Powell and down for the point. Wilderson comes back in for the Wolverines, as it will be Caden Stefan serving with a 23-22 lead. And she serves it into the net. 3 point for the Rovers. Let's see a little frustration there from Caden Stefan. Newton serves. Goldthwait passes to Stefan, back to Goldthwait. Rendos is there, and she'll put over the free ball. Foster passes over to Goldthwait. It'll be a free ball to Brockway. Powell, Ross to Rendos. Neither team able to get in system right now, but there's Arinko with a big kill. Set point coming for the Wolverines. It'll be Goldthwait serving with a 24-23 lead. And off Rendos, down for the ace. And that's a 25-23 set win for Sheffield. We will be right back with more Allegheny Grill at Foxburg High School Volleyball on the YDL Sports Network.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
And we're back here at Sheffield High School. Brian Hagberg with you for the YDL Sports Network. This is Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School Volleyball, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food, stay for the view. Find out more at AlleghenyGrill.com. Just about set to start set number 2, brought to you tonight by Ty Nesta Builder Supply and Home Improvement Center. With locations in Shippenville and Ty Nesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. Visit them online at tynestabuilders.us. Sheffield took the first set, 25-23, a back-and-forth battle throughout. And now lead the match 1-0 here. Again, that's the score that you see on our scoreboard across the bottom of the screen is the match score. We are in set number 2. Wolverines leading the match 1-0. And Stefan will serve to start the Ty Nesta Builder Supply second set. And she serves it out of bounds. Schmader back to serve for the Lady Rovers. And she puts down an ace. Diving attempt there by Antonuccio. Couldn't quite get there. And it is 2-0 Brockway here in the early going of the second set. Antonuccio puts that one a little too close to the net. Brockway thought they might be able to block it down, but rolls off the front, and it's 3-0 Brockway here in set number 2. Stefan serving, they're setting to Arenko, and she just hammers that one right off of Schmader for Sheffield's first point of the second set. Emma Roll checks in to the match for the first time tonight. Sung our national anthem this evening. Did a wonderful job. Goldthwaite serves. Foul to Ross. Rendos puts it over. Goldthwaite is there. Stefan sets Arenko off the block. Powell gets to it. Ross for Shaw with a push. Stefan sets Roll off the block and right to Powell again. Ross was there, tried to get it to Kylie Rickman, and nothing doing for Brockway. It's 3-2 Lady Rovers here in the Ty Nesta Builder Supply and Home Improvement Center second set. Goldthwaite will serve. Shaw puts it over. Goldthwaite to Stefan looking for Woderson. Powell is there, but takes it off her hands and goes out of play, and we're knotted up at 3. Schmader to Ross looking for Rendos. Little tip. Woderson gets it back, and Arenko off the block and down. Good effort there by Rendos, Shaw, and Rickman, but Arenko just a little too strong on that kill, and Sheffield, after falling behind 3-0, leads it 4-3. Goldthwaite serve. Taking there, Shaw pushes it over. Stefan comes diving in. Arenko over to Roll. Tips off the block. No, they're going to say it went off the net, not off the block. And Brockway stops the run. Rickman will go back to serve. Short serve, diving, stopped there by Roll. Rendos put it over, and then Sheffield is called for a carry. Great effort there by Emma Roll. But savvy play there by Rendos at the net. Gets the point to Brockway. Goldthwait passes to Arinko. Foster there. Powell gets it to Ross. Ross puts it over the net. Stefan for Roll. Roll off the block this time for the kill. And we're back tied at 5. As Arinko heads back to the line. And Arinko serves right into the net. Powell will take her turn for the Lady Rovers. And Goldthwait put it right back over the net. Ross to stage. Arinko there. Stefan setting Foster, and Foster puts that one down with authority. Davidson comes in to serve for Wilderson. We're tied at 6. And the Tionesta Builder Supply second set. Right off the top of the net. Powell gets to it. Stage puts it over. Good recovery there by the Rovers. Roll is going to push that one too far. Looked like trouble early there for Brockway, but they were able to recover and get the point. They lead at 7-6. As it will be Lauren Rendos back to serve. And Davidson tried to get that one as it was heading into the stands, but ran out of real estate there before she could get to it. Falls for a point for Brockway. And it's 8-6 Lady Rovers here in the second set. Sheffield leads the match 1-0. Arinko passes to Stefan. Roll's just going to fire that one over. Powell there, but had to go a long way to get to that one. And the angle on the pass put it right in the net. It's 8-7 Brockway as Antonocchio serves for Sheffield. Powell to Ross. Stage will put it over. Davidson, Stefan sets Foster. Foster with the changeup. Wound up like she was going to put a lot of effort behind that one, and then just kind of gave it a little push off the net, or over the net, excuse me, and we're tied at 8. Powell passes to Ross, and Stage tried to push it, and Foster's there for the block. 9-8 Sheffield leads now. And a little misfire on that serve from Antonocchio goes into the net. Tied at 9. You may be able to see there's one of the light bulbs here at Sheffield. Seems like it's on its last legs. Battle at the net, and Stage wins it. It's Brockway back in front, 10-9. Ross doing the serving. And they're going to call Goldthwait on the carry on that serve receive. Brockway has an 11-9 advantage here in the second set. Sheffield leading the match 1-0. Stefan sets Foster, and she does hammer that one, but out of play. Davidson, Stefan, Goldthwait off the block. Rendos is there, and Stefan pushes it, but Powell gets there. Foster tried to hammer, but it goes into the net. Sheffield had Brockway reeling, but an unforced error gives the point to the Rovers, who now lead 13-9 here in the Tionesta Builder Supply second set. Arinko passes to Stefan. She'll set Goldthwait down the line, but out. And Sheffield coach Melissa LeMay going to call her team over and talk about it. We're going to take a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning timeout with them. We'll be right back. More Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School volleyball on the YDL Sports Network.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Timeout was brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. When your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning takes a timeout, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning to get you running again. Call 814-226-8695. Lady Rovers on a 5-0 run. Savannah Ross is serving. Davidson to Steffen, sets Foster, and Foster with a much-needed point for Sheffield. As they collect the ball, and one of the ground rules here in Sheffield, and the ball tends to go out in the hallway a little bit as Foster will serve after the kill, but puts it out of play. And after ending the 5-0 run, the Wolverines give it right back to the Rovers, who lead 15-10 here in the second set. Stage to serve. Foster. Steffen will get to it. And then Arinko tries to put it over, but right into the net. $16-10 now. Antonuccio, Steffen sets Arinko, tries to put down the hammer, but does so too much. It's out of play. Brockway on an 8-1 run, leads 17-10 here in the Ty Nesta Builder Supply second set. High serve there. Davison puts it over the net. Schmader will give it right back. Antonuccio to Steffen. Arinko does not miss this time. Steffen will head back to serve. Sheffield trails 17-11. Powell passes to Ross. And she tried to set Rickman. But Rickman puts it in the net. $17-12 now. Brockway leading in the second set. Ross to Schmader. Puts it past Arinko. Steffen sets Goldthwaite. And it goes into the net. Schmader to the line. And misfires on that one. Gives it right back to the Wolverines. It's 18-13. Brockway here in set number 2. Sheffield leading the match 1-0. Roll comes back in for the Lady Wolverines. Goldthwaite to serve. Another service error. Rickman now. Roll passes to Steffen, to Woderson. And unforced errors right now, just plaguing the Wolverines. As Brockway leads it 20-13, looking to even this up at one set apiece. Arinko, Steffen. Arinko will push it over. And seemed like she caught the Rovers thinking she was going to go a different way with it. Nonetheless, it's a point for Sheffield. Still Brockway 20-14 here in the second set. Powell passes to Ross to Rendos. Rinko is there. Roll too far. Powell goes back to serve as the Lady Rovers lead 21-14. Closing in on the second set victory, trying to knot this up at 1 apiece. Rinko to Stefan for Woderson. A little push there by Woderson. Again, just a freshman, but a very savvy player at the net. Has a sense of when to try to go hot and heavy and when to try to just give it a little push and find the soft spot. Davidson back to serve. Powell gives to Ross. Rendos will just get it over the net. Powell's there. Ross, Rendos with the free ball again. Stefan sets roll. And again, into the net. It's 22-15. Brockway with Rendos back to serve. Rinko passes to Stefan, sets Foster. Foster off the block. (22-16) Brockway leads. Antonuccio serving for Sheffield. And she serves it out. Ross going to try to close out this set for the Lady Rovers. Davidson passes to Stefan, going to set Goldthwaite. No, she's not. Pass goes awry, and the Lady Rovers have set point 24-16. And Antonuccio right there to Rickman. And Sheffield going to recover. Ross to Stage. Antonuccio there. Stage tips it out of play. And that time the Rovers had the Wolverines on their heels a bit. Just a little misfire as Foster serves. Into the net, and that will end the set. Brockway wins set number 2, 25-17. We'll be back with our third set. Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg High School Volleyball on the YDL Sports Network. Looking for a place to hone your skills in the off-season? How about just a friendly pickup game or even a new league to join? Then head to the Hub at PF in Russell. An all-weather athletic facility, the Hub has everything you need to get your game on, from basketball and volleyball courts to indoor batting cages. And more than just an athletic facility, the Hub also plays host to special events like concerts and worship services. The Hub is a proud supporter of local athletes and wants to thank the community for all its support over the last 2 years.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
IC Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy.
Have a fender bender?
Weekend Mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
We're back here at Sheffield High School. The Lady Wolverines and Lady Rovers of Brockway knotted at one set apiece here in District 9 volleyball action. Brockway will serve to start the third set. And Sophia Schmader starts it with an ace. Our third set tonight is brought to you by Pizza Hut in DuBois and Brookville. Detroit-style pizza is back for a limited time at Pizza Hut. Order today online at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut, where nobody out-pizzas the Hut. And right now, nobody outserves Schmader. 2 straight aces to start the Pizza Hut third set. Foster gets that one to Stefan. Marenko will put it over. It's tipped at the net by Shaw. And Brockway out to a 3-0 lead here to start the third set. Momentum all in the Lady Rovers' favor right now. And Antonuccio has a little trouble handling that one. Foster, Marenko gets it over. Powell will retrieve it for Brockway, but pushes it just under the net. And Sheffield just looks a little out of sorts at the moment. Stefan back to serve for the Wolverines, trailing 4-1 here in the third. Powell to Ross. Shaw tips it. Wolverines get to it, but can't save it. Looked like there was some confusion there between Shaw and Rendos as to who was going to take that. Shaw ends up tipping it over the net. It goes for a point. Rickman serving for Brockway. Goldthwaite passes to Stefan. Marenko will tip it over. Rendos is there. Ross gives it back to her. And she puts down the kill right in the corner for Lauren Rendos. And it is all Brockway to start this third set. 6-1, Lady Rovers leading. Match is tied at 1 set apiece. Antonuccio to Stefan. Marenko with the heat. Brunel comes in for Sheffield. It'll be Goldthwaite to serve. 6-2, Brockway leading here in the third. And Goldthwaite puts it just out. And something we saw a lot of in the second set, just service errors from the Wolverines, giving Brockway some free points. Lena Powell puts it over. And in for the ace. It is 8-2 Brockway here in the third. Again, third set brought to you by Pizza Hut in DuBois and Brookville. And that one goes just out. Powell thought she had another ace, but falls just outside the line. And Enrico will take it for Sheffield, trailing 8-3. Powell to Ross for stage. She'll put it over. Stefan has it, serves Woderson. Powell is there. Free ball for Sheffield. Arinko. Stefan for Foster. Off the block. Out. No, not tipped. Nine 3 now, Brockway. Rendo serves. And Goldthwaite can't handle it. And Brockway serving, just tying the Wolverines in knots so far in this set. Lady Rovers lead it 10-3. Arinko passes to Stefan. Tries to set Foster, but a little behind her. Ross going to push it over. Stefan for Grinnell. And Grinnell is... Rendos was there, and Schmader gives the free ball to Sheffield. Roderson to Foster. Rendos to Powell, and Schmader puts it over again. Stefan for Woderson this time. And this one falls for the Wolverines. 10-4 as Davidson will come in to serve. Sheffield trying to get the momentum to swing back in its favor. This has been all Brockway since about the midpoint of the second set. Schmader going to push that one out of play. Davidson serves. Powell to Rendos, and Stage will put it over. Davidson there. Foster saves it. Grinnell puts it way out of play. Savannah Ross to serve it for Brockway. Arinko, Stefan saves. Foster puts it over. Ross with the tip. Foster gets a piece of it. Arinko, Grinnell puts it over. And Rickman tried to give it a little push as it was going right into the net, but couldn't quite get there. 11-6 now. Brockway leads. Antonuccio serving for Sheffield. Rendos to Stage, and Powell's going to have to put it over, and she can't do it. Powell had a long way to go to get that one over the net. 11-7 now. Brockway leads as Antonuccio serves. And ties up Rendos. Antonuccio again. And it's too strong on that one. So the Wolverines have clawed their way back in it here. It's 12-8 Brockway. Rovers led 10-3 at one point here in the third set. Stage serving for the Lady Rovers. Short serve. Diving stop there by Antonuccio. Puts it over. Ross going to give it to Schmader. Battle at the net. And it's won by Shaw. Matchup that favors Brockway there. Shaw versus Stefan at the net. It's 13-8 Rovers. Davidson passes to Stefan, sets Goldthwaite. Stage is there. Ross going to set Schmader. Schmader with a little push. Stefan for Goldthwaite again. Stage is there one more time. Ross for Rickman now. Antonuccio. Stefan for Foster. Stage dives and gets it, but goes well out of play. And it'll be Foster back to serve for Sheffield, trailing 13-9. Rendos to Ross. Rickman puts over the free ball. It'll be Foster to Stefan, sets Goldthwaite. And Goldthwaite gets it in. (13-10) Brockway leads. Match is tied up at 1. And Foster right off the top of the net. Schmader got to it. And then Shaw to Rickman to get it over. Steffen sets Arinko. Powell is there, but Ross can't get to it. And Darren Morelli going to take a timeout and talk this one over. We'll take a quick one with him. This is Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School Volleyball on the YDL Sports Network.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Back here at Sheffield, that timeout brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. When your plumbing, heating, or AC takes a timeout, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning to get you running again. 814-226-8695. Brockway leading Sheffield 13-11 here in the Pizza Hut third set. Match is tied at 1 as Foster puts that one into the net. Lady Rovers had a 10-3 lead at one point here in the set. It's now 14-11. Sheffield has fought its way back in it. Schmader serves it short. And the Wolverines back within 2. Detroit style pizza is back for a limited time at Pizza Hut. Order today online at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut, where nobody out-pizzas the Hut. Stoppage as Foster gets her shoe tied again. And it'll be Steffen serving 12-14. And too long. Powell thought about that one and then thought better of it and let that one go over her head. Rickman back at the line for the Lady Rovers. Foster passes to Steffen. Tries to set Arinko. Arinko gets a push. Ross is there. And Brendos puts it over. Steffen for Woderson this time. Off the top of the net. And Arinko pushes it back over. And Schmader's going to get it after Rendos saved it off the net. Woderson as Arinko pushes it back towards Powell. Ross over to Rendos. And she puts it right in the net. Good effort there by both teams with that ball basically just rolling around the top of the net. Ends up getting back in system, and Sheffield gets the point. It's 15-13 Brockway. Goldthwaite to serve. Foul to Ross for Rendos. Goldthwaite saves it. Arinko puts it over. Ross tried to just tip it over. Not sure it was going to make it, but called for a carry nonetheless. And the Wolverines, after falling behind early, 10-3, are now within a point of tying this up. It's 15-14 Brockway. Goldthwaite serve. Powell gets it to Ross. She'll put it right over Foster. It's there for Steffen to Grinnell. Was it tipped? It was not. Grinnell puts it just out. The Rovers get a little breathing room here as Kalina Powell will go back to serve. And congratulations to her. Got her 500th career dig last night at DuBois Central Catholic. Woderson off the net. Stage pushes. Steffen is there. Woderson's going to set Arinko. Arinko tried the changeup. Stage got enough of it, but then Rendos just pushes it out of play. (16-15) Brockway. It will be Arinko on the serve. Foul to Ross. Sets Rendos off the block and down. Brockway doing just enough right now to keep the lead. It's 17-15 Lady Rovers. In a key third set. as the match is knotted at 1 apiece. And Rendos will put it in the net. So again, Sheffield a point away from tying. This will be Davidson to come on for the serve. Let's see if Brockway can fend him off one more time. Foul for Ross. Ross just going to push it right over. Smart play there by Savannah Ross. And again, with Sheffield threatening, Brockway gets a much-needed point. Ross will go back for serving. Grinnell to Steffen, sets Foster, and Foster hammers it home. The Antonuccio coming in to serve. She kind of served the Wolverines back in it. It's 18-17 Brockway here in the Pizza Hut third set. And Antonuccio this time can't get it over the net. And again, Brockway just finding a way right now to fend off Sheffield. Stage serves, and she gives it right back. One more time, and it'll be Foster. These Wolverines need a point to tie it. It's 19-18 Brockway. Foster to Powell. Gives it to Ross for Rickman. Davidson is there. Steffen sets Goldthwait. Rickman tried to tip it, and it's blocked in the net and put down by Arinko, and we are tied at 19. Powell passes to Ross. That's Schmader. Foster. Steffen pushes it over. Rendos is there. Rickman gives it right back. Steffen for Arinko. Ross is there. Powell. Schmader's going to put it over. Davidson passes to Steffen. Steffen sets Arinko. Arinko tips it. Ross is there again. Shaw pushes over. Wolverines get to it. Arinko hammers it, and Sheffield takes the lead for the first time. (20-19), the Wolverines lead it after trailing at 1 point, 10-3 in this set. Steffen will serve. Rendos passes to Ross, back to Rendos. She does get it over. Foster's pass off the net, and Goldthwait can't get there. Not sure that would have mattered anyway as she slid well onto the Brockway side of the court. And we are back tied at 20. And Schmader back. And Goldthwait cannot handle it. Brockway retakes the lead, 21-20. Sheffield coach Melissa LeMay over talking to the down official about something. Can't tell what the conversation is there. It looks like she's looking at something perhaps in the rotation. And clearly, seems to be pointing at her own team. A lengthy discussion going on here between LeMay and the down official. And again, very clearly seems to be some kind of rotation issue as the official is checking her card. Whatever the issue was, it seems like they've got it squared away now. And all that, Brockway leading 21-20. Sophia Schmader back to serve for the Rovers. Sheffield student section trying to get the Lady Wolverines momentum. Goldthwait puts it out. (22-20), Brockway leads. And now LeMay is going to take a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. This is Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg High School Volleyball on the YDL Sports Network.
With locations in Sheffield and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Back here in Sheffield, Brockway leading set number 3, 22-20. Third set brought to you by Pizza Hut in DuBois in Brookville, and that goes out. So the timeout, at least initially, pays dividends for the Wolverines. And when your plumbing, heating, or air conditioning takes a timeout, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning to get you running again. Call 814-226-8695. Goldthwait back to serve for Sheffield. Schmader passes and nobody there to receive. And we're tied at 22. Well, miscommunication there by the Lady Rovers. Goldthwait serves. Schmader puts it right back over. Goldthwait. Steffen saves it. Woderson puts it over the net. Powell is there. Passes to Ross. Gets it over to Rendos. And she hammers it. Big kill for Brockway. 23-22, Lady Rovers. Rickman back to serve. Goldthwait. Steffen tries to tip it over. Sheffield recovers. Arinko put it over. Rendos finds the spot just inside, and Brockway's got set point. (24-22), Brockway leading. Rickman serving. Foster to Steffen. Steffen sets Grinnell. Schmader is there. Rickman as Shaw puts it over. Goldthwait. Steffen sets Arinko. Rickman pushes it over. Woderson saves it. Steffen to Schmader. Ross. Shaw and Arinko meet at the net. And Arinko's going to push it over and get it down. Sheffield needs another point, trailing 24-23. Still set point for Brockway. It'll be Arinko to serve. And serves an ace. Right off of Rendos. Arinko back to the line. Powell is there. Ross pushes over. Steffen to Woderson. She's going to set Foster. Foster tips, and Shaw can't put it down. And for just the second time this set, Sheffield has the lead. It's 25-24. Set point now for Sheffield. Ross puts it over. Steffen and Arinko come together. Woderson serves Foster. Schmader puts it out of play, and Sheffield comes back to win the set, 26-24. What a set by both teams, and we'll be back with more Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School Volleyball on the YDL Sports Network.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Hey, this is Joe.
And this is Sketty.
And we're the hosts of the Beehive Sports Podcast. Do you like uncut looks into all things sports?
If you said yes, then this is a sports show for you.
Live weekly shows broadcasted on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, covering everything from local sports in northwestern Pennsylvania all the way to the pros.
Not to mention the hottest takes you will ever hear. Follow us on all social media platforms and tune into episodes today.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Just about set to start set number 4 here in Sheffield. Wolverines come back from a 10-3 deficit to win the third set 26-24 and take a 2-1 lead in the match. Our fourth set tonight brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Looking for something to do? Look no further. There's always something to do in Warren County. Check out wcvb.net/events to see up-to-date happenings in and around Warren County. Pennsylvania's all-season destination, Warren County. Simple, pure, real. Will be Caden Steffen back to serve to start the Warren County Visitors Bureau fourth set. Again, Wolverines leading the match 2-1. Steffen to serve. Powell has it for Brockway. Passes to Ross. Rickman puts it over. Foster's there for Sheffield. Steffen to Goldthwaite. Rendos to Ross. Rickman. Steffen sets Arinko, and Arinko with authority. After some struggles in the early going of the second set, it seems like Arinko's kind of found her groove here. Sheffield takes the first point of set number 4. And Steffen serves. Powell receives. Shaw to Ross. Just gets it over. Arinko to Steffen for Woderson this time. And Woderson with the touch. Puts it just in front of Ross. And Steffen puts it over. Powell's going to let it go. Wisely so, out of play. 2-1 Sheffield in the early going of the Warren County Visitors Bureau fourth set. Easy for me to say. Brian Hagler with you here for the YDL Sports Network. Schmader puts it over, and the Wolverines put it out. We're tied at 2. And the score you see at the bottom is the match score. Sheffield does lead the match 2-1. Arinko got a piece of that one, but couldn't control it. Goes out of play, and Brockway takes the 3-2 lead. Schmader serves. Antonuccio receives, passes to Steffen, who sets Goldthwaite. And Schmader's there. Gets it to Ross. Renbos gets it just in front of Antonuccio. And Brockway leads 4-2. Schmader again. Antonuccio to Foster. Arinko tried to put that one down with authority, but just missed the back line. It's now 5-2 Brockway. Stefan sets Goldthwaite this time, and Goldthwaite gets it right in the hole in the defense, stops the 5-0 run for Brockway. Lady Rovers lead it 5-3. It'll be Arinko back to serve. And she puts it right in between Schmader and Powell for the ace. Like some miscommunication between the Lady Rovers there. As both players backed off, thought the other was going to take. Nevertheless, falls for the ace. And Arinko puts that one in the net. It's 6-4 Brockway. Kylie Rickman to serve. Short and too short into the net and back to Sheffield. Goldthwaite will serve 5-6. Schmader receives. Pass goes awry. Rendos was unable to save it off the net. And it's 6-6. Goldthwaite again. Schmader gets it to Ross this time for Rendos. And Grinnell is there, gets it to Stefan. Rendos off the block, puts it over. Foster this time. Foul. And it went up and into the rafters. And Rickman was unable to get to it. Sheffield's got the big, thick wood rafters. It's not the metal ones, so probably had a little trouble seeing where that ball was going. It is now 7-6. Sheffield retakes the lead. And that return falls in. All the Wolverines looking at it, thinking for all the world it's going to go out. And it hugged the line and stayed in. We're tied at 7. Powell back to serve for Brockway. Arinko to Goldthwaite, and Arinko puts over the free ball for Brockway. Ross taps it over, but Stefan is there. Woderson serves Grinnell, and Grinnell puts down the kill for Sheffield. Davidson will come in for the serve. Powell passes to Ross. And Ross tried to set Rendos. She put it over, but then the Wolverines were right there to put it right back. It's 9-7 Sheffield. Davidson serves. Powell receives to Ross for Stage. Goldthwaite passes to Stefan looking for Foster. Foster off the block and down. Sheffield building a little momentum here as Davidson serves again. Powell to Ross. Rendos puts it over. Grinnell tried to just push it back over, but hits the net. And just as I say, Sheffield's building momentum. Brockway gets the point. It'll be Rendos back to serve. And she'll reserve. Didn't like that one. And puts that one out of play. Antonuccio comes in to do the serving for Sheffield. Gets it right to Powell. Powell gets it to Ross for Schmader. Arenko passes to Stefan, sets Arenko, and she gets it right in the corner. (12-8) Sheffield leads here in the fourth. Wolverines lead the match 2-1. Antonuccio going to serve that one way out of play as Brockway coach Darren Morelli with the catch. Ross back to serve for Brockway. Davidson gets it to Stefan, serves Foster. Powell is there. And Rickman puts it over, finds a hole in the defense. (12-10) Sheffield leading here in the Warren County Visitors Bureau fourth set. Ross serving for the Lady Rotors and puts it under the net. Foster takes the serve. 13-10 Sheffield. Powell to stage. Rendo's going to try to save it, but nothing doing there for Brockway. (14-10) now for Sheffield. Foster serves. Rendos puts it right back over the net. Stefan to Goldthwait. Back to Stefan. She pushes back to Powell. And Ross tried to return the favor, but put it in the net. And Darren Morelli wants to talk it over. We'll take a timeout with him. This is Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School Volleyball on the YDL Sports Network.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Back here in Sheffield, as Brockway took a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning timeout. And when your plumbing, heating, air conditioning takes a timeout, you can call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning to get you running again. 814-226-8695. Sheffield leading 15-10 here in the Warren County Visitors Bureau fourth set, leads the match 2-1. Emily Foster serving for the Wolverines. And serves into the net. If you're looking for something to do, look no further. There's always something to do in Warren County. Check out wcvb.net/events to see up-to-date happenings in and around Warren County. Pennsylvania's all-season destination, Warren County. Simple, pure, real. Stefan sets Arenko. Stage gets to it. Rendos pushes it back, and Ross gets it over. Good save there by Brockway. Arenko's going to try again. There will be no save this time. Roberson comes back in for Sheffield. It'll be Stefan back to serve. Wolverines leading 16-11. And Stefan right in the back corner for the ace. Stefan serves, 17-11 Sheffield. Powell gets to it this time to Ross. Rickman puts it over. Foster to Stefan, sets Goldthwait. Powell is there. Ross for Schmader this time. Foster gets to it. Woderson sets Goldthwait. Goldthwait taps it over. Rendos returns the favor. Stefan sets Goldthwait one more time. Blocked by Shaw at the net. (17-12) Sheffield leads. It'll be Schmader back to serve. Ties up Antonuccio. Stefan gets to it, and Foster puts it over the net. Good recovery there by Stefan Rendos. And then we've got a net violation on Sheffield. So all that work just to get caught in the net. Schmader serves 13-17. Foster to Arinko. Antonuccio is too strong out of play. Brockway trying to work its way back in it here, trailing 17-14. In the Warren County Visitors Bureau fourth set. Schmader puts it over right off of Antonuccio. Tied her up in knots for the ace. It's 17-15 Sheffield. Schmader serves again. Arinko gets it to Stefan. Wooderson puts it over and nobody home. Schmader came diving in but couldn't get there. Sheffield leads 18-15. Arinko back to serve for the Wolverines. Schmader to Ross. Shaw pushes over. Stefan. Wooderson going to set Goldthwaite. And Goldthwaite with a little tap. $19-15 now for Arinko as she serves. Powell passes to Ross. She'll just put it right over. Arinko is there for Sheffield. Stefan sets Grinnell. Grinnell with the safe play to just get it over. Rendos right at Arinko. Stefan sets Wooderson. Wooderson off the block. Schmader is there. Ross to Shaw. Arinko. Wooderson gets to it. Stefan going to push it over. Powell. Ross. Rendos. Blocked at the net by Goldthwaite. But Brockway gets to it. Arinko passes to Stefan for Goldthwaite. Right in front of Powell. Good volley there by both teams. Sheffield comes away with the point. It's 19-15. Wolverines leading here in the Warren County Visitors Bureau fourth set. Arinko serving for Sheffield. Just out of play. They had not updated the scoreboard. It's 20-16 right now. Sheffield leading Brockway. Rickman back to serve. Rovers need a little run to get back into this one. Rendos to Ross. Back to Rendos. Blocked at the net. Goldthwaite. And Powell's going to put it over. Stefan is there. Wooderson sets Grinnell, and she's too strong. (2017) Sheffield leading. Rickman to serve. Grinnell passes to Stefan. She'll set Goldthwaite. Goldthwaite pushes back row. Schmader's there. Rendos. Foster gets it right back over the net. Rendos to Ross. Back to Rendos. Blocked by Goldthwaite. Looked like Wooderson might have got a piece of that one also. Rendos was back a little bit from the net, not able to get all of that one. And the Wolverines come away with the block. It's Goldthwaite to serve. Sheffield leading 21-17. Schmader to Ross. Rickman will push over. Stefan. Wooderson sets Foster. Foster off the block. Rickman gets to it. Off the rafters. Shaw can't get it. (22-17). Sheffield leading, trying to close out this match. Here in the fourth set. Goldthwaite. And Schmader gets it in. What a save by Sophia Schmader. Just trying to get to that ball, put it over the net, and right down the line. Powell to serve. It's 22-18. Sheffield leading here in the fourth. Stefan and Stage meet at the net. Stage puts it over, and then Arinko puts it out. Kind of laughing at that one. Not really sure what she had going there. Just clenched fist and everything. Put it right over the net. Powell serves again. Arinko's there. Stefan and Stage again. This time Stefan gets the better of it. And Rendos down for the kill. Brockway's closed the gap to 2, 22-20 here in the fourth. Rovers need a win to keep the match alive. Powell serves. Arinko passes to Stefan. Stefan sets Foster off of Powell and out of play. Davidson will come in to serve as Sheffield is 2 points away from wrapping up this match. Powell gets to it. Ross. Stage gets it over. Foster puts it right back. Stage able to recover. Stage puts it down over the net, off the net, and down for Brockway. (23-21) Sheffield leads. It'll be Rendos to serve. Davidson. Stefan sets Foster. And Foster too strong. Rovers are within 1. And Melissa LeMay wants to talk it over. We'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. This one's heating up. Sheffield and Brockway, high school volleyball, powered by the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg on the YDL Sports Network.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
23-22, Sheffield leads here in the Warren County Visitors Bureau fourth set. But Rovers trying to claw their way back in it. Need this set to keep the match alive, trailing 2-1. Rendos to serve. Davidson gets there. Stefan for Arinko. She'll push it over. Powell to Ross, and Schmader with the push. Grinnell sets Stefan. Stefan sets Foster, who hammers it. Match point coming up for the Wolverines. Serena Antonuccio to serve. Powell is there, gets to Ross. Stage going to send it over, and it's out of play, and Sheffield wins it. Wolverines win the set 25-22, win the match 3-1. And we will be right back with the Hunter Station Golf Club post-game show. This is Allegheny Grill of Foxburg high school volleyball, excuse me, on the YDL Sports Network. Don't go anywhere.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Looking for a place to hone your skills in the off-season? How about just a friendly pickup game, or even a new league to join? Then head to the Hub at PF in Russell. An all-weather athletic facility, the Hub has everything you need to get your game on, from basketball and volleyball courts to indoor batting cages. And more than just an athletic facility, the Hub also plays host to special events like concerts and worship services. The Hub is a proud supporter of local athletes and wants to thank the community for all its support over the last 2 years.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy.
Hey, this is Joe.
And this is Sketty.
And we're the hosts of the Beehive Sports Podcast. You like uncut looks into all things sports?
If you said yes, then this is a sports show for you.
Live weekly shows broadcasted on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, covering everything from local sports in northwestern Pennsylvania all the way to the pros.
Not to mention the hottest takes you will ever hear. Follow us on all social media platforms and tune into episodes today.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Welcome into the Hunter Station Golf Club post-game show here in Sheffield. The Wolverines with a hard-fought victory over the Brockway Lady Rovers. And it is still nice. The weather is still nice, and the course is awesome, and the food's even better at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta. Visit them online at hunterstation.com for more information. As you can see, our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the match is with us, Sheffield's Emily Foster. Emily, I mean, just a battle all the way. I mean, every set was back and forth. Is this really what you were expecting from this Brockway team?
No. We came in here, I think, maybe a little too confident, but got too close at times. But we ended up bringing the energy back up, and we ended up getting the win.
And it really seemed like from about the midpoint of the second set until you guys started to come back in the third, the momentum was all Brockway's there for a while. What were you guys able to do to kind of swing things back in your favor and regain control of the match?
I think we gave Cassidy a few sets. She got us some kills, and we got the energy back up just like we needed.
And I know she had to miss a couple of matches, was injured there for a while. How good has it been to have her back?
Amazing. You know, she steps on the court, and she just has an energy that picks everyone back up, and that's what we need.
And you mentioned, kind of maybe coming in a little too complacent. When you get a big win over a county rival like you guys did on Monday, does that complacency set in a little bit? You got to find ways to get the intensity level back up for the next match?
I think so, yeah. We're ready for the tournament on Saturday, so it should be good.
And that's got to be a big thing. You guys hosting a tournament of your own. It's been a while since you guys have been able to have the big tournament here. I know that's always been an annual rite of passage, so to speak, for Sheffield players. How good does it feel to have that tournament back?
Feels amazing. I'm ready for it.
And what are you guys expecting going in? Obviously you've got a couple of big wins under your belt so far this week. You got some momentum going. How can you build on that in this tournament coming up on Saturday?
I know that we are used to some of the teams that we're playing, so we just need to find their weaknesses.
All right, our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the match, Sheffield's Emily Foster. I see your team gathering over there behind us, so I won't keep you any longer, but congratulations on the win, and thanks for talking with us.
Yep, thank you. Have a good night.
Thanks. You too, Emily. All right, so again, your final score here from Sheffield, the Wolverines 3, Brockway 1. Wolverines get their second victory of the week. We'll host a invitational tournament here on Saturday. And again, that's a big tournament that I know Sheffield and its fans have been looking forward to getting back. Obviously, COVID does some nasty things with some of these tournaments, and Wolverines certainly glad to have this one back for them. And don't forget to stay tuned to the YDL Sports Network. We'll be right back here with you tomorrow night. I'll be up in Eisenhower as the Lady Knights welcome in District 10 foe Maplewood. And, of course, football Friday nights on the YDL Sports Network. We'll have 3 games for you this week. Plus, don't forget the GWM High School football postgame show at 10 o'clock. And that's going to do it here from Sheffield. Special thanks to Allegheny Grill of Foxburg, Fran Morelli Sales and Service, Tynesta Builder Supply, Pizza Hut in DuBois and Brookville, the Warren County Visitors Bureau, Hunter Station Golf Club, All-American Awards and Engraving, and Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, as well as the Hub at PF and Russell for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. For Brian Hagberg, so long, everybody, and have a great night.